we were actively talking in my stream.
Yeah, we were.
And we'll be actively talking in this one.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay, stream is up and running. Hello everyone, it is I, the Perceptual Abyss, and today we're doing Genshin Impact. It has returned. After its somewhat long hiatus. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Also, we have Colin with us. I'm going to share my screen.
My earbud died.
Oh, that's why you got so quiet all of a sudden. Now you actually have an idea of what I'm doing. I completed the Yoimiya quest last night. It was very heartwarming. I could never actually record that as an actual live stream. I would kill myself. But, okay. Now I just need to promote my stream, and then we can get started. Hi, Karina! Welcome to the stream. I hope that you're going to enjoy yourself. Okay, share. Copy link. Saved playlist 2025. Now I just need to look for my Genshin playlist. Boom. It has been updated.
I accidentally started a mission in Warframe.
Ouch.
Christ.
Okay, everyone. Nope. Ah. Oh, they got rid of the slow mode on the promotions. Weird. So used to it every 15 minutes long cooldown. You're both unwelcomed here. He fades away, letting the darkness of night return. Or what the fuck at the title? Oh, man. If you've actually kept up with what Genshin Impact's storyline is, the title would make a lot more sense.
What is your title?
Hello, Father. Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to turn down the game's volume. And more like sound effects. Here we go. Okay then, we're going to be doing everyone's favorite quest. We're going to be doing the Arlecchino quest today. Okay, I need to first find out what the fuck to do it. Okay. Here. Navigate. Go to Passon. Somme. Hopefully we can finish this quest in a single stream. I do not want to do this quest in multiple live streams, because I would hate to do that.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Lenny!
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Oh, hi, Karina, who no longer voices Paimon. Damn. This is gonna be so surreal when they literally just, like... Lenny!
Watching so hard from my head.
Turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
I'm here to beat your daddy. Oh my goodness, it feels so weird.
Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh, are Lynette and
I'm
Fremina
typing
here too?
I'm typing, bro.
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization is moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Well...
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Ew, it's Arlecchino.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Father, you're here.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff, right? We totally weren't conspiring.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation. Of course.
Did it kick me out of the call?
Understand your confusion, sending so many Fatui
Huh?
here to Poisson.
Okay, I thought it kicked me out of the call for a second.
An ulterior motive to be
No,
involved.
I'm just being quiet because I'm trying to focus on my mission.
Ah, I see.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly
Because, of
guarantee
course,
that we'll
the
remain on
mission
good
that I
terms in the
accidentally
future.
started
As for
was a
right now,
story mission.
however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree?
Of
The House
course.
of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
Huh. I actually had to turn down my volume. I might turn it back up. Don't know yet. Alex was complaining about how bad the volume was.
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter
Oh,
of
hello
resolving the
there, other
situation.
person.
It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
I cannot wait to kick your ass, Arlecchino. That is the only reason. Fair. If I was complaining, I would have sent more than one message about it. Okay then, sorry about... Oh man. I couldn't help but feel... Okay. Trevor, don't be a pussy-ass bitch. She is a Wait. She is not that terrifying. You're overestimating her. There are far way more scary people in Teyvat. She is not one of them. Like, come on, dude.
I'm not gonna say anything.
What? I'm guessing you do not agree with my opinion, even though it is right.
I don't agree with your opinion because it's wrong.
Okay, sustainer of heavenly principles.
Compared to other...
Arlecchino?
We don't even know the Sustainer's power level yet.
Okay. fair, but at the same time, if she has literally terrified every single Archon that we've went up against, I feel like she is decently powerful.
There's also multiple of the Archons have been beat by the Fatui.
Yeah, but Arlecchino hasn't actually beaten any of the Archons. She has just lied and manipulated her way out of getting the Hydronosis. She didn't actively beat up Nouvelette or what's her face.
Isn't she one of the higher up Fatui Harbingers, though?
She is. I think the
exactly.
Okay. The only Harbinger I believe we've actually seen go head to head with an Archon was Signora beating the brakes off of Venti. Poor Venti. Poor little man.
My earbuds decided to be an ass right then and steal the audio.
Damn. I was just feeling a little bad for Venti.
I don't.
Fair.
Out of all the Archons, he is my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah. Just because Mondstadt is my favorite nation does not mean its Archon is my favorite.
Fair. It's not my favorite nation. No. It's not my... Okay. I really love its aesthetic. It's not my favorite Archon quest, though. But it's not my least favorite either. It's because I think the plot is a little basic, but it gets the job done. But anyways, she also suggested that we stick around for a few days. But why? Dun dun dun!
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today is the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Wait, wrong way. Be a house guest.
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all
We're ready for you to stay in the night.
Awesome, thanks.
So, where are we up to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier,
Because I just
I was
wanted...
actually in the middle
Okay.
of distributing some supplies.
I got on my Switch because I wanted to see if YouTube
We have to bring in
is on it so I
outside every
can...
now and then. I should probably make
So I can try streaming Switch games, and maybe, and I had to agree to the new user agreement before I could get into the shop, and I thought that I already did that. Huh. That sounds inconvenient.
About your organization floating around out there, Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
I'm not gonna lie. I really hate the Fatui. I hate them with a passion. and something, and a part of me really does not want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But oh well.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
We slain a god. How could some nothing robot kill Theron? Huh. Who do they think they are? Where are they?
Winnie!
Did odd make me hear me out?
Supplies.
Channel.
I'm assuming you've...
Wait, what?
In the auditorium.
Okay then, I'm going to just preface this. I would not smash Eliza. She just seems way too pure, in my opinion. Oh, that's cool. Let's go to here, Karina. I'm not gonna hear you out.
Brought them
Shut
with you.
up.
Yep. Here you go.
Oh man, that was so quiet.
Hello? Something caught your eye?
This guy's so quiet.
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
My name is Trevor, but hello.
Oh, way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Yay! I got approved.
You want to know something? I'm always so shocked. I'm not gonna lie, Simo is the absolute worst at... I was about to say, isn't Bark older than Simo? But then I realized, no, he isn't. Ooh, that's cool. I've heard a lot about Animal Crossing.
After... How many years after
One at a
is
time,
this?
please. Don't crowd around them all at once.
It is
Don't
mid
care about this now,
1477.
do we?
It's like
What year is it
14,
currently in?
1476. It's like half a year after you guys like kill. It's like the good timeline, okay? Like everything went right for y'all. Like Orpha, she wasn't even able to get her plan started, essentially.
Dorica's canonically looks the same in the good timeline as she did a half a year earlier.
Yeah.
For reasons we know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
I honestly thought they would hate me, mainly due to how much I literally styled on them. Let's see. Kicked Child's ass. Kicked Scaramucci's ass. Then killed Senora.
Of course!
I mean,
Father and
technically
Winnie
that was
so
Raiden.
much value.
Fair.
Told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong,
I get to go destroy a reactor
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean up
on
the
a
entire
ship
pantry
full
hotel decor in just
of
3
infested.
days. Wait a second, that's
Oh,
the
it's
rumor
the
you heard
easy
about
one too.
Paimon? Oh, not cool at all.
Mine's also
Oh,
a
wait.
bit of a
Oh, wait.
stretch.
When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right? Oh, we don't need
I know,
something
this
like
bitch should
that.
just not
Besides,
say,
we don't have anything
I'm
to
not
give you.
angry, I'm disappointed.
Wait, who just
What
said
is
that?
that? One of the,
Oh, it's Warframe?
yeah.
Okay. I was about to say. Ah, I see. To be fair, Colin was talking during the middle of during the middle of some game character having dialogue, so
Sorry.
yeah, it's good.
We insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison.
So the bitch who found out her boyfriend died is already trying to get her to do other stuff.
Shaplo can teach you guys about
Excuse
stealth.
me.
He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know. I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait. When you said gift, I didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics. But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
I know she did not just call Vetra scrunkly.
Tell me the name of someone who really annoys
Stop
you.
laughing my DMs. I'm sorry, they were funny.
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really?
Absolutely. We definitely feel the love.
Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know. Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I got all sorts of potions for that.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
Bye!
Goodbye.
Wait, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth.
God
When
just
Foltz
clocked
was really
me.
young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
That is a future serial killer, Lenny. You need to be a lot more concerned about that.
Selwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
But these are problem children, Lenny. Your father has adopted these children in order to use them as child soldiers. I don't want to hear it. There's no way you can
Chapeau is
justify
around
this.
my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions.
Fetch. Okay.
I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only have the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
Okay. You want to know something very, very funny I've been doing recently? It's called soloing, like, the Trance domain boss fights when I originally unlocked them, with just the Traveler, or just getting, like, one other healer character to make sure that I don't die.
Filial,
I usually
supplies are
use
here.
Traveler and Barbara together if I'm doing that.
And who are these two? Outsiders?
Fair.
Ah, allow me
Very
to
More
fair.
because my
This is the Traveler
My,
and Pilot.
Barbara is technically DPS instead of actually healing.
DPS Barbara. What's the word? A build as old as time.
She's less leveled than my Traveler, but she does more damage.
That's kind of sad. What kind of Traveler do you use?
Currently it's Dendro because I haven't unlocked Pyro.
I am also a solid Dendro Traveler main. I was a Animo main for the longest time. That's why my current Traveler currently has Viridis and Venura, aka the best Animo set that you can give an Animo character.
I was a Electrum Traveler main for a while.
This is my personal ranking of the Travelers. Hydro, Electro, Geo, Animo, Dendro.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's The Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
Fair. Fair, Karina, fair.
After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like
I
the
just
House of the Hearth has some
started
loyal members
a main
after all.
quest,
I heard
Yeah.
and it put me into a mission that is literally pitch black.
Oops.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz.
I forgot
and
I was
others.
on the creepy one.
Yeah.
So
we're
I keep
definitely not
hearing
all like them.
whispers
I bet
to
those
each
places
side of
are
the
practically
TV as I
foaming at the
play.
mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
Filial. What?
That's enough, Filial.
That's not enough, Filial. Tell me, right now, what is this plan?
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Well, that's it for the supplies. we should probably head back as well.
Fur really does not like Webster. He likes Simo.
More going on here.
He told us what happened. We should observe.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Okay, so
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
we certainly got a lot of personality.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Then let's head out. Uh-huh. Fremine, what are you doing here?
Well,
Lemonade, nice to see you again!
you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup.
I really hope that is a gaming laptop, because if it isn't, it's going to murder it.
Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
But I have done. Anyways. Okay. But I also would suggest, I actually have an entire series of Genshin on my channel. And you can just binge all of that. Yeah, trust me, there's nearly 300 episodes, but it will allow you to get oh god, Argentum's gonna hunt down Bark and it's to kill him.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean
Can someone do some laundry ready?
possible.
More than likely. Ooh. Fair. Owen did bring up a good point, in my opinion.
No problem. Give me a second.
But
Food, water. Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for?
I totally
You're not on any missions
did
as
not
far
go
as I
look
know.
at YouTube
You were just going to
so I
come
could
with us.
see
all about?
What the comments say.
I thought I'd grab an extra portion.
It's just Karina in the chat right now. I don't mind it because her chatting gives my allows my stream to do better in the algorithm.
Fremine,
Hmm.
you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work.
Oh, guess what? I'm in the chat too
Tell me
now.
what's going on.
Ah,
Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
cool. Hello, callers.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with father?
Yes.
Why is there a minute-long cooldown?
That's what I'm wondering. Okay. You want to know something fucking crazy? It was originally 6 hours.
The slow mode for pure chaos was originally
6 hours,
6
yes.
hours?
When I sent that K message at 2 o'clock in the goddamn morning, it was 6 goddamn hours. That is insane. I understand that you want the entire server to shut up, but like, dude, there's
literally
something called muting the
entire
server
point
for
of
8 hours while you go to sleep. But okay.
That's literally the entire point of this channel, is for it to be chaotic.
You know, on my server, I have a spam channel, and you want to know the one channel I permanently have muted? The spam channel.
I also have it muted.
Yeah. Because, like, because why in the hell would you have that not muted? Because, holy shit, man. That, you would have to be a man of pure iron will to not have that just permanently muted.
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Ling. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Lenny. I'm also a child of the House of the Heart, just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells, Lenny?
And even then, the spam wasn't even that bad. It was just a very active channel. I'm just not.
Not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
About half a month now.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then, do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Lenny, don't you remember last year? Chaplot nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect. And not a single person was there.
Okay.
While I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to
Oh,
look for
congrats,
him.
Karina.
Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing choices. It's happened many times.
She is so adorable. Like,
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
I know.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off. No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What the hell do you mean?
Darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
It's the sweet little Vetra.
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh really? You didn't mean to? Because I
People
for
were
one
calling
wish you did.
Nuvalette ugly.
Huh? What do you
Really?
You know, when we were younger,
Yeah,
you didn't
Huh.
call me Lynn.
the hell?
You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lenny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of
Ow.
heated between Lenny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them. Oh,
Huh.
Raina. I should put my clothes away.
Okay then, child.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact,
Ouch.
it might be better if you're staying.
Very sad to hear your technical difficulties. Could not read that.
When guests are around,
Options, but sometimes having guests around can come in handy. Okay.
disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Actually, I can personally speak from experience. If you have a friend over and you are about to get into an argument with your parents, your parent will not try to argue with you normally because they don't want to embarrass themselves while you have a friend over.
They don't want to embarrass themselves in front of guests.
Yet, my point exactly.
I
leave the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry
I was
for
really
you.
hoping
Oh,
to keep
good.
you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Okay.
Me too.
Oh,
Well,
brotherly
to the matter at hand,
bonding!
then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other
Oh, I
option
see.
is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
Sorry, excuse me. Just dying over here. Ugh.
And
Went outside for less than 10 minutes, but I
tried
feel like
taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared.
I need the pollen to
She even came
chill
with us all
out.
the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they die, they'll let go of whatever is keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so...
Ah, okay. Now that people were complaining about how bad the cooldowns were, he turns it back up.
We should go ask
Okay.
her her wish. First,
Wait, he turned it back up?
Yeah, it was 10 seconds, now he turned it back to 30.
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the
Mean to
masterminds
mean.
behind this whole thing. No
In
one else gets
bot
involved.
commands or
Oh,
in the other
That
tabs?
out of game.
Of course. I promise.
What?
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3.
Okay, general is still 10 seconds.
1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Huh.
Whoa! Lynette!
Oh, I have a Rico's concept that I decided against.
Yeah, tell me. Okay.
A
Look,
model
what a
concept.
surprise.
Oh, I see.
What brings you here,
Hold on, I'll
dear
send it.
sister?
In my opinion, that's
It
not a
was-
good excuse, Karina, but...
And, when exactly did you get here?
Interesting.
You're an idiot, brother.
The bluntness of the statement.
And you too, Frenemy. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in. If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Okay. We're making good progress. Making good progress.
for bringing you this food, you guys. She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
She can't actually eat.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
So adorable.
Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed. Wait, does that mean the name... She...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Little voice that plays when you're
She's my
typing.
best friend. She's the one I trust.
Yeah, that's funny.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Harry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine.
That is very funny.
Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you
I
want.
really love how
Just
adorable this kid is.
It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To go outside, where the sun can find me.
I think she is a test subject. That is very, very dark.
I thought you are.
Darkness in the house runs deeper than we can imagine. No one can get out alive.
What does she mean?
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up, I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find a list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremen, you stay in Poseidon.
Yeah, Colin?
We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy.
Okay,
I need you to
you
collect
did not
intel
say
on
that
everything
name.
she said and done.
Talking to my stepdad.
Oh, I see.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky. Let me think. Since Father
Wait, why
considers
are they
you to
trying
be
to kill
guests, maybe you can stick by her side for a
Because
while.
he
You
accidentally
don't
killed
need to do
Theron.
anything except keep keep up some nice casual
It was
conversation.
an accident.
Yes, and Varg
Gets it.
told them straight up, I messed up. I did not mean to hit him. I wasn't thinking straight. The dude just blew up my childhood home. And I did not know that he would do an underhanded tactic.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong. Of course, that's only as a last
Hey,
resort.
to
If
chill
Father
out.
doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact.
Eliza's gone. Like, she's, like, gone with the wind. And they're still trying to
If the
talk to her.
worst-case scenario happens and we're discovered,
Hmm.
just tell Father everything. We're
Is
not
it
going to
creeper?
let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's
Yeah.
where we draw the line.
She's gone. Be careful.
Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby. I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well.
I like this quest so far. It's a very compelling plot. To be fair, having you in the background makes it a lot more tolerable. Actually,
I
I
have
can...
no idea what's happening,
I know.
honestly.
Clairview, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going?
Okay.
Where are you going? Come here, Freya.
Aww.
Hey, baby.
Is that the adorable little doggo?
Yes, that's the puppy.
Yes, I will take her. She is my doggo now.
No, she's mine.
No. She did the very, very bad crime of being absolutely adorable. So she's mine now.
Too bad.
How dare you!
This little shit just played, or just pretended to yawn, and then chomped my nose. Why are you digging at my shorts?
Where should I start looking?
Stop it. Ow! That was my nose. Again. No bite.
Yeah.
You're still talking in bot commands.
I know. Like, I'm
I
not
know
gonna...
you're one of them.
I'm not gonna lie. Like... It's... It was really, really stupid. Oh well.
The whole storyline that's playing out in...
I really like that storyline. It's very, very intriguing. It's a shame it'll never be canon. That's a thing. But,
The good timeline won't be canon? Oh, God.
yeah, Necrox is it. You know how Rise of Darkness ends. Of course it won't be canon. And you know what happens in the Alderaan saga. Oh, it's Tartaggles. Neither is Galia.
I I know what happened after Elderon Saga. I don't know what happens at the end.
Yeah. Duh.
But that's because we were working on character lore together.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Did you get kicked in the chest or something,
I was
dog?
unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya. And well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Oh!
Yeah, that's the
Oh, great!
I heard
Oh,
the guys
man,
involved.
I'm going to enjoy
Not
that!
having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
You're being sarcastic.
One I could do without, I'd say.
I believe I've seen this guy before
Does it kind of
during my YouTube shorts. This guy's with trash talking the colors on that. Man, I also trash talking their colleagues behind their backs.
So, dear Becky, the visit.
I'm going to talk to you.
We just
Wanted to learn more about you. And she's gone
and
too.
the others, but we still don't know much
She's
about
been
you.
gone.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see, there's only so much you can learn about someone from a short kid. At least tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself father?
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Honestly, if I was actually good at editing, I would 100% do my best Arlecchino impression in doing sex joke. Viewer, I am being 100% serious when I say that. Oh well.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Linny and Clave. Poor Argentum.
Goodness.
Did Freya do something? Should I release the bird Lenny gave us? No, we should try to get her talking about something else first. What does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
Yeah,
Some
Dordaggles!
of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Dun dun dun!
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me.
I know.
The rooster, I mean.
I don't care. It still promotes my stream in the algorithm. Something I'm wondering... And they're just ranting about Animal Crossing. So.
Yeah, what?
Something I'm wondering is why does Animal Crossing... So you're not wearing shoes when you take your photo and then you're wearing shoes on the island.
Wait,
That does sound weird.
do something bad to those kids?
They have Minecraft.
Never mind what
I...
I'm more
They
curious
do,
as to
it's
what the
Java
mighty
though.
rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
They have Java.
Well, nothing much.
They
Just
can
some stuff
download
about
better.
taking out many of
I
the
know,
members of the
Liam.
House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Well, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue. Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved. But I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things. An attribute that I find to be...
My computer is also broken, Lon's brother. Anyways, genuinely, I found that so funny that Paimon was like, "Oh my god, she did something bad to those kids." What the actual? Okay.
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was
Because
trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontainian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
you could just say that you really love the baguettes here.
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you
Dun dun dun!
I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Holy shit, that is crazy! So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. God fucking damn it. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
To be fair, I don't put it past this woman. I don't like her.
Good. Like I said,
Even though those
I
are like...
it when others have misconceptions of me.
To be fair, I would be... The only reason why I'm terrified of this woman is because look at them heels, dog. Look at them.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that mistakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
The look of terror on this man's face. Oh, man.
Okay. I get the picture.
This is the type of conversation that would usually leave you. Okay. I feel like that was probably very useful information.
Probably get going.
Okay.
Traveler, Paimon. Not sure where our paths will cross next. The next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Please, it's still
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over it.
Alright. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you? Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Oh? You decided to stay a little longer? Let's take in the ocean view together, then.
Okay. Let's look here. I will probably not do that quest. No. No. Okay. Union reward, passage of time. I'm so used to the screen. How would she know? Ooh. Wait, would Rikos be with Orm and Argentum currently? Or at least Orm and Vetra? Or is she busy hanging out with Magnus?
She dragged Magnus away as soon as the thing was destroyed. He does not know Theron is dead.
Oh. Does she know Theron is dead?
No.
Ooh.
What I just said.
Ooh, man. Ah.
It's that totally wasn't my excuse for her leaving completely.
Not gonna lie, I kinda wish she didn't, but oh well. Wait, fuck, it's underneath the ground. I'm so happy Genshin added that underground map feature, dude. That was such a pain. For the longest time. Oh, she's so enjoyable. I love her. Traveler 100% died.
Well, long story short, we ran into a
Excuse
small
me.
issue. Claire V can't go into
You're
the sun.
excused. He did just say that. I heard him. Interesting, interesting.
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being.
Oh, true.
I pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look. Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, Langlois, Chambert, Horaire.
Where? Lando? Okay. Jumbo.
Oh, yikes. That Aurora guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me
How
about
dare
it.
you!
He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Wait, so that means Maeve, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, pay with your life. Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little strange.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's
I named my island Eldrin, and then my village of Petra. Wait, what?
A good example of that.
Oh, those
So
are two of the
void,
people that we met
what
once
the
with
hell do you mean?
I can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be
That's
expected,
true.
actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share.
That's not an alert.
That's also
I don't think it's real. It might be fake.
The same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people,
Because
an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud.
I don't
People
like
Chef
doing
Flo
that,
and Foltz are loyal to Father and her
but at the
vision.
same time,
Proud to be
I don't
part of
want
the team.
liars in my chat.
Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of it.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others.
Yeah.
seemed like they were
Thanks for
maybe
warning me
secret to
about
talk
that.
Something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clovey.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Whoa, hold on a second.
I've heard this project.
What's Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's
Money.
just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big, but given how little money and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. Gods. Okay. I should keep a sharp eye out during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. We can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal. But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If If we leave Filio and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filio and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clarity for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filio and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay then. Ooh, I was right. That messed up my HP.
Oh, I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the maid will be too angry with Winnie and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you? She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Fine when if it happens, okay, Traveler?
What? You can just hide behind.
Trust is ever, Traveler. Look over there.
I'm going to... What makes you think she made the robots? Hey.
Let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
Ah, you know it's a serious moment whenever you're not allowed to use co-op. Okay. Eat your damn food. What do you mean eat your damn food? He's perfectly fine. Sea Breeze Rendezvous.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
She's gonna confront Daddy. Daddy A. Big Daddy. No. Big Daddy A does not sound right. It doesn't roll off the tongue, you know. Yeah, no. I know the food heals me, Karina. I know it does. Fuck the orc. We're leaving. Wait, what the hell did I... I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love Simo being a cautious bitch. It was me.
Open the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Window?
Only I could have more than this.
This is so sad!
You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right? Please, help us get on the same page here, Piggy. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all
Oh, man.
this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough. You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scared and all, but
This is so terrifying! Holy shit!
Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Oh.
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry? Where's that name again? Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
Because he unintentionally made a terrifying juggernaut. I know what I'm talking about is not going on about on screen, but my friend essentially made mini Mechagodzilla, and oh my god, he is terrifying. I love him. Okay, she's a spirit. Give me anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot. It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
This is scary. Oh shit, that is so sad. Oh.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
Threat recognized.
I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. We should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. doesn't want to see me. I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
I love Kevin. His mouth clicks open.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Alright, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Okay, I guess I won't have to have Eliza interfere. Oh, man, dog. Before we do that, I have a question.
What is it?
Vine eats the thing as far as she can. God damn. Oh, she waits for Fur to get her something. Ever work together? The idea of Dottore working with Arlecchino is... I can picture it, and yet it terrifies me.
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kind of ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. It doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals.
Oh, this is terrifying. Oh, no.
Secret experiment?
She redisappears into the trees.
What Clairvy was talking about?
I tried.
I don't think so.
Shut the fuck up, Yap Dollar.
Details about the
I
experiment
agree
itself,
with...
but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of Anthony's methods.
You
and I'm not
bastard!
But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Oh my
Alright,
god!
let's get to hear it.
Wait,
If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how we would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying
Wait.
either.
Oh,
We just asked the maid directly.
oh no. I'm okay. Oh my goodness, this is so
Father
fucking
didn't
funny.
get back last night. She's probably still near the shore.
It's true.
Counting on you to distract her. Lynette, you're with me.
Oh
You know what to
god.
do. Be on your guard, everyone. Alright, let's get to it.
Oh my god. I am so distracted with what's going on Discord right now. Oh my lord. It's so funny. Anyways. Okay. Go ahead. I'm just gonna turn my phone off and focus on
Try somewhere
streaming.
further away this time.
Hey Colin, could you keep up with the Discord chat and let me know what the hell is happening?
I just got sniped.
Wait, who just got sniped?
From
Oh,
one of Theron's cousin. The alive one.
Yeah, I could surmise that.
And And now the keeper has him.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, Kevin is one of the most terrifying characters I have ever had the pleasure of running into. Like, holy shit, he's like the goddamn Terminator. And I love that.
I literally tried to eat him with a vine. And
It's you two again.
What is the point of resisting? It's
Did you have
arm in
trouble
the back
sleeping
as he
last night?
waits the next.
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such trouble. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep?
On to the
Or
head.
should I give you some time to rack your brain for a
Right
topic to
before
discuss
you
before I
fired.
ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Distract you?
A good one.
None. No.
We're just here for a chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
Yeah, so you know everything.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all
The dude's only 7'4".
Let them have at it for a little longer.
You don't need to have Arn get shot.
Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Memorial. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Okay then, this
What should we do?
beat her ass like we always do.
Knows about everything we've been doing and Kevin doesn't think it
Right,
is.
I need to be
She
able
was
to see my
threatening us
screen.
just now.
You should have released the picture that Lynn gave us to let him know. He is metaphorically, physically, and
Good idea.
spiritually fucked.
Well, we should probably head to
Just
the
don't
Palais
see
Memorial.
the shooter
Kevin
again.
doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
I kinda hate how Orem got knocked out so quickly, dog. I don't want to try and interfere. I'm in the middle of a goddamn live stream. Okay? Okay? Calm down. Calm down. Guess we can.
Arm around like a rag doll.
Then we probably
Oh,
seems like many of the others aren't
I feel
there,
so
so
bad
it's
for
your best
the.
She's running, reloading her gun. Okay then. Freya has the hiccups.
Oof. I pity her.
Seeing as we still have some time
They're
before
so
my
cute.
meeting,
Shoot him again. It will be funny.
conversation while we wait. I'm glad
I
to see you
don't
get along with
numb
children.
my hand while I'm
Being
trying to get rid
surrounded
of your
by good
hiccups.
She
companions
climbs
is
into one of the
necessary for
trees.
children's development.
Deal.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremini. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint.
Holy goddamn shit! This is terrifying!
Call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them. I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nantoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to
You
dispose of
did
Clovey
this.
and all evidence
For
of their
ca-
wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable, and the punishment will be severe.
I am screaming on the inside. We'll hold you to
Of
him.
course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it permanently.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Marmonia.
I was gonna have Fur pick up
But I
Vetra.
think it would be prudent for you to stay by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well,
Also,
time
it
to
makes
go.
more sense for
Looks like
Ricos
we
too,
wrapped
because
things
she
up
was
just in
already
time.
in the freeze.
How in the hell was she not hit by that proton scream?
She was. That's why she was yelling the
Oh, I see. Oh god. You wanna know something? I hate that Bark is in here. I would have Bark be here and fight this other Kevin, but this Kevin seems stronger than the last one. Holy
I'm
sh-
sure.
What?
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this is the same Kevin, but
It is not.
No,
The other Kevin exploded. Like, he literally got quadruple beamed. Rico's, Yalia, Eliza, and Bark, they all combined with their powers and defeated him with the power of friendship.
I must say, I wasn't expecting my request to be approved quite so quickly.
Holy
The Palais
shit.
Marmonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go.
oh,
It requires
God,
a rather
that's
lengthy
scary.
explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
I think we might need to find Bark. Because in this timeline, the Third Age of Darkness ended before.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in.
Oh my god.
As someone
This
who
is
watches the
terrifying. I
I
hate
hope that each
this.
river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind.
Colin, you want to know something very, very funny? I plan on making Kevin canon.
Oh god, no.
You're not going to face him in this campaign. You're not. He's going to be a villain Bark will face inside the Grand War Saga. I'm just going to let you know that. Oh my god, Kevin is terrifying, man. Oh man.
All rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Mr. Lee! Fur is, like, absolutely panicking in the moment. Kind of.
Words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not tomorrow. I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing.
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
Maximum 250 people.
In that case, I'm inclined to accept your
Oh my god, this is terrifying. Oh man.
Well, with that said, you should be good. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at the next meeting? Yes?
Oh, Pokemon
Trust
style.
you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
I hear metal footsteps getting closer and quicker. This is so scary.
So, what exactly are you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Lenny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
Oh god. Oh, for taking a chance. It's going in a different direction, hoping to mislead it. Okay, the name may have seemed relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who... I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. While we were talking in front of the Palais Marmonia, she mentioned Clairvay's name. Does that mean she knew where Clairvay was this entire time? Maybe she anticipated how Lenny and the others were going to act. What the hell?
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
My bad, I also wasn't paying attention.
Let me make it up to you at least.
Wait!
Take this paper. On the house.
Are you in the trees again? He kind of looks familiar for some reason. It's the facial scar. It's the facial...
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I could chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Looks like Paimon is trying to buy us more time. If we head back now, I doubt Lenny and the others will have made any progress. What should we do? I don't know. I'm just very, very scared of Kevin. Oh my god. Oh god. Kevin is terrifying.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. That being said,
To be a capable fighter.
persuaded to give Lenny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvay.
And also upstairs.
And my relationship to her.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far. Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
God, no. Fuck you. Kill yourself.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide.
This is absolutely scary. Oh god, I am literally shitting my pants right
Then
now.
we have a deal.
Out of the trees now. Hi. Oh man. Is it only me, or does Kevin scare the shit out of you too?
He does.
If it makes you feel better, Bark is the only person that will have to face him, really, in a head-on head fight. Behind them as the robot tries desperately to squish this spider. Oh, Godspeed, Webster. Godspeed. Actually, I can just switch to Malika. My head's feeling a little light. I'm not gonna lie, Fur is gonna be very, very upset if his girlfriend dies. Because canonically, him and Sima are dating in the good timeline. Smacks Sima with healing touch. It makes sense that they're not on good terms. Makes sense.
Or just Rico is going as fast as she can. She cannot stop and wait to chant something. So, smack.
Get healed, bitch! Oh, God. He's scaring me, too. You have to deal with him as a player character, dog. I pity you. Holy shit. Hey. From what I can tell, Kevin's gonna be way more tame. Ay, man. Like... Oh, I feel this monster. Come on. What's wrong with having Webster getting one-shotted, man? He does not seem like a powerful fighter whatsoever. And he does not strike me as the swift type either. So, in the good timeline, perfect Simo. Yeah. Mainly because they ended up wrapping up the entire plotline of Great Ack. Oh god damn, I really wasted that. So yes, Fur ends up choosing Simo inside the good timeline. I know that sounds very upsetting. Who knows? Maybe Yalia stands a chance after Simo suffers a terrible incident to the hands of goddamn Kevin. Oh my god. Keeps heading towards the town.
That must be uncomfortable. Let's take a break.
I love Malika, man. She has an amazing movement ability. Wait, I'm gonna look at the map. Holy shit, Natlan's huge! Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun exploring Natlan.
Did you manage to finish the quest already?
No. I'm still doing the Arlecchino quest. Run! Ooh.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone
He's
care.
scary, but I like him too. I also love him!
This place does
That is why I'm technically going to make him canon. I'm sure if the good timeline will go the same way it is right now, depending on what Simo is in the canon.
I first killed Clary and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clary?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
I'm just going to literally just...
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth.
Notifications.
It seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind
Like,
adults.
mute
and
for
friendly children.
15 minutes.
Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here for a time.
Everyone, if you're on Discord and you know me, do not text me. I do not need to worry about Kevin ripping my spine out.
It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tibet. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Perware.
Perry, you mean?
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Perware, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Perware was convinced that, amid all the violence, she would make it despite differences. The two
what happened?
fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth.
Nothing. I was
Clairvy
trying to
told
mess with you.
Perware that she hoped to create a real family where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength.
Oh, man.
She would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Perware would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Perware weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Perware suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success.
Oh, hi.
Clairvy never gave another reason, but Perware could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross.
Bro.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life. From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Killing the person at the very top.
Perceptualabyss, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Peruere won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about, it was you all along. You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
The only spell. This was your story just as much as Clevere's.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
Yes! Bye! Never met, though. Who is she exactly?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met, was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire.
Oh,
Something
man.
left over in the wake of blaze underwater.
Oh.
You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
That is metal as hell.
The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put a this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she
I feel like a
exists with
freaking
us in the
child
present,
with this
but she
dude.
truly lives in the confines of her own.
You're talking about what's happening in
I
Botany.
shot you. No, you didn't. I dodged it.
Yeah.
Indeed. She's a
So
rather
dumb.
volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children.
Hello,
She's
Freya.
saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes. The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter.
Webster is
all I have to do
dead.
is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! I can understand why you might want her gun, but isn't there another way? So when she's trapped in her 6-year-old self, she's still your friend? At least talk to her first!
I agree with Paimon. That's kind of an asshole move.
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Mentoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Oh.
Is this really what you want to do?
Oh, he just dodged.
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
What the fuck?
Whether a killer or a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
That is a metal line,
It
but
appears
like,
it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Winnie!
Clairvy.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time. But I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Harry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Harry!
Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Father, let me explain. Out of my way.
She's not going to let you
Father.
explain, dude. Like, she's
You
going
chose
to
conceal
kill
a
you.
threat to the house, and for that, you must be punished.
It's not his
Overall,
fault. You can't
however, I
control
suppose
how her
your wrongdoing
powers
is hardly
fucking
the most
work.
egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Oh boy.
Fools. Why
Oh
don't you share what
boy.
you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting number 3. Participants: Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Foltz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clarity. You were using all those things Clarity brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
This is brainwashing, dude.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clarity too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But
Oh, man.
rules are rules. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Why? Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake. We should own
Oh, boy. This is going to be fun.
Now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Foltz. I'm sorry, Father.
You know she doesn't give two shits.
We accept our punishment.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house and their lives.
And so it shall be.
The Traveler's going to intervene. I know the Traveler is going to stand up for this shit.
Father, please wait.
Something you want to say, Lily?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal?
They literally just did
broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. The truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not
Fair,
saying I have all the answers.
fair.
All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please, reconsider.
I agree with Lily.
Father, please. Lenny, you... I also agree with Lenny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
I think I have fun.
Father is way too strong, even for letting.
Sadly, I do not have Pyrogonyu. Sadly, I do not. I'm only not answering Timo because I'm not sure how far ahead we can go through that. I don't know what the hell's happening.
Can they really win something like that? If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
I am listening, Paimon. Just shut up. Is executing them really what she wants?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
Okay. This is going to be a demonstration of one of my favorite tropes in fiction. When the character is too stubborn to admit something that they actually feel about, so character B comes in and is like, dude, I know you feel that way. Why are you actually being truthful about it? Then character A is like, nah, man. And then they go to a different topic. And then character B is like, okay then. It's either I run your fade, or you actually be a big boy, put on your big boy pants, and fess up. And normally they have that trope in shonen anime, specifically. For example, an example I can think of right off the top of my head, Sanji Whole Cake Island, when he attacks Luffy. He does it not because he wants to, but because he wants Luffy to just fuck off so he doesn't get himself killed. I'm not going to spoil Whole Cake, but there's no way the Knave will lose on purpose. Although,
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
I know what I'm doing.
Traveler?
Stand back. I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do.
Duel against the Knave?
Paimon, I have done way more stupid shit than this. If that's okay.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is keep a firm
Grasp on your weapon. Give it your all. Any less, you may just lose your life. Pink. Holy shit, man. Oh, man. What? Okay. Leave domain. Okay. One, I'm actually going to reconfigure my party. I'm not using Malvika. I love her, don't get me wrong. She is a dear. But we don't actually use her in this fight. So, okay, I don't know if I have Femine. Quality. I know I have her.
Is it time for a magic show?
She is going to die. I know especially I don't have Lenny. And I don't think I have Femine. No, I do not have Femine. Shame. thought I did. He was a 4-star, so I wouldn't have been shocked if I had him. But, oh well. I cannot level her up because I don't think I've killed the boss that I needed for her stuff at all. Oh well. Is Fremini one of the 4 stars? No, he is not. I'm not going to be able to get him though. Okay, hopefully I can skip this.
Father, let me explain.
Oh my god.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal.
Oh my god, there's not a way for me to skip this.
Overall, however,
By trade.
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to.
faults.
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meet Nandoy clearly. Santo and Filial was the worst of them all.
I did not. You're.
It's not like I'm Werber.
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo.
Hi, Colin.
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die.
Hi.
We all live. Single betrayal can cost. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot.
You've been spied.
Filial,
I'm-
my life.
I have to redo this entire one cutscene.
Filial, I'm sorry, Sheplo. For we,
Chapeau. According to the rules of the...
all those who betray the house.
And so it shall be.
Don't get me wrong, this is a really good cutscene. I love it.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say, Lily.
Please, we all come from broke, but the truth is...
Arlecchino sounds so
none
fucking
of us
pissed.
know what a real home should... I'm not saying I have all the... So please, Father...
I agree with Lily.
I only have one of these guys. I kinda hate I don't have Fremini. Because having a cryo shield would not be bad right now.
An order once however.
Oh, weapons?
Father, are you referring to
Precisely. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate
Talking the little cat child.
Impossible.
I have Lynette. I don't have Fremini. And I don't have Lenny either.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
The one from Mondstadt.
I have Diona, but she isn't in this cutscene. So I'm not using her. And I just hate playing Diona. Because she's a bitch.
Either that or,
Did you hear that, Traveler?
the one
Warning
from
the others of the
Subaru.
Golden Knave. If they lose those...
Like, I have good shielders. I'm not scared about that.
Say a proper good.
Anger makes you impulsive.
Simo's probably dead by Kevin's hands.
Looking at that expression
At
on
this
her face,
point-
she seems really serious about it.
I know Webster is.
When guests are around, families are often on their best.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem
Because
most
then
appropriate in
that's
the
her.
situation,
Or
and lend your help.
trying to escape.
I don't know what's happening to Fur at this current time. I would not be surprised if he got disspined. I'd like to see blah blah blah.
Join the duel against the knave?
Paimon, I literally fought A in a 1v1 duel to the death. What makes you think I can't handle this bitch?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp.
Oh, oh, I love this.
And you may just lose your life.
Oh, that was so goddamn metal. Woo!
Closer now.
Ah, my health.
And voila! Who's next? With these rising
Ooh.
flames.
Oh goddamn it! No. Okay. I am not gonna be using
Spare
that.
your energy. Running is of little use.
Okay. Oh god. Damn it! This is terrifying!
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Okay.
This is why we take hydro and cryo characters into this
I really
fight.
have to draw my blade. Then
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Closer now.
propagate.
Oh god damn it!
With these rising flames.
Ooh!
Scatter. And voila.
Now that's more like
What do I have on?
running is a
Oh, Iron Sting. So, like, a very, very... Shit.
with
I...
rising flames.
No, I am not, Lynette! Thanks for asking! I am very, very on edge! And Owen isn't helping!
Terminate.
Oh, you
With the
bitch!
fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
Getting gear.
Oh, I... Oh! How the hell did she hit me? Oh, it's healing one up.
Now's our chance.
Look at you, trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Hang in there.
The countdown has begun.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Oh, yeah.
Getting gear.
Okay. She isn't nearly as scary now, but...
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Look at you.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, I need to wait a minute.
Running is of little use.
I know I can take her, just Traveler.
I need to focus.
Okay, Lynette, I need you to just not
That's
die.
even stronger than I expected.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Oh, I could have dodged that. I know I could have dodged that. Sima's alive for now. Okay, thank God. Thank God we're pausing. Okay. That just makes my stress levels slightly smaller. Anyways, Colin, I have to go. I have to be right back. I need to use the bathroom. He drops the spider and falls down. Let me in.
Seems Amy is saying some strange things about it. It's really worrying.
How exciting.
Entering standby mode. I hope nobody disturbs me.
Something actually reasonable.
Seems Lenny is saying some strange things again. It's really worrying.
Please allow me to skip this cutscene. Oh my god.
Out of my way. Father!
You have to go through the cutscene
You
again.
chose to conceal a threat to the
Why? I know Genshin has a skip cutscene button. Oh my god, I'm gonna be here all fucking night, am I?
Overall, however, I
Okay.
trade father.
Well,
Let me
you do
explain.
that.
We didn't meet
I gotta
phones.
go to bed.
Oh. Good night then.
I am actively following your sleep.
Kinda was hoping that I could wrap this up tonight, but
You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you?
I
You
heard that quest
Sheplo.
was stupid long, but I didn't know if it was true or not, and I didn't want to say anything.
it's not that long. It's like 2.5 hours.
Liar.
Stupid long.
You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Heart.
Freya, I'm trying to get up
Filial.
so I can actually go lay down in my bed.
Dozens of us are alive.
Fair.
Not cuddle you more,
That's why the
even
House
though
of the
you would
Heart
love me.
cannot tolerate any form of betrayal.
Big spy.
Leo, I owe you both my life.
Mm.
If this were any other...
Why?
That's enough.
There's a very warm puppy
Sorry, Sheplo. For
on my arm.
Chaplo, according to the rules of...
all those who betray the house.
And so it shall
I don't have the willpower for this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Father, please wait.
Something you want to say?
Please reconsider. We all come from broken. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home is. I'm not saying I have. So please, Father, I agree with you.
Oh, you bye.
Please. Lenny, you.
Oh no.
I also agree with Lynn.
You?
An order once given, however.
Oh, weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient...
Impossible.
No, I do not. That is an answer to your question. Wait. The pull the trigger.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lynn and the others have to duel the knave. If they lose those...
A say a proper goodbye.
Anger makes you impulsive. So
Don't get me wrong, I like this dialogue, but it is so long.
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this.
And I refuse to lower the goddamn difficulty.
when the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Paimon, you know I'm the nice and silent type.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Kevin, me, and Wolf. What the fuck?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Anyway.
Okay. I've looked 96 of these things. Okay, boys. I'm gonna have her kill Lynette. Oh shit. Oh!
Spare your energy. Running is of little use. With these rising flames. And voila!
Closer now.
Scatter!
What pitiful attacks.
Hang in there. I thought I taught you better.
Ah, she got me.
With these rising flames.
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Propagate! Zip on up!
If I really have to draw my blade, then...
Spare your energy. Running is of little use. Scatter! Over here!
What pitiful attacks.
Watch out for movements!
What do you think I'm doing, Linny? Okay.
With these rising flames.
Oh.
What pitiful attacks. I thought I taught you.
Pull through. Only lose your wrist. Father's even stronger than I expected.
Okay. Nice sprinting.
With the fall of darkness.
Okay, it is B? It is B. Thank God. Okay, what the hell does this do? I don't know what it is.
Rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Okay, I need to wait for her to get her ass. Amazing advice, amazing advice. Okay. One, well, my effects are still in effect. Healing at a Statue of the Seven. Remove. Going. Barbs.
Take care of it.
Kusanale.
For you for ages.
Cookie. Yeah, I'm pulling all the goddamn Denny's waitresses. I don't think this is my actual official Denny's waitresses team. Actually, I can look it up. Yeah, fuck it. I just need to swap Cookie.
What they do this time?
Yeah. Oh man, she's not gonna know what hit her. Oh man, she's about to get absolutely fucked. Just pause, scan food, then unpause. The thing is though, is that like over relying on food almost never gets you anywhere. Oh shit though, Nilu. Oh yeah, Cookie's the healer. Cookie's the healer. Yeah, I forgot about that. Believe that. I'm such an idiot. I'm not sure she have. Yeesh. She only has 16,000 health? Oh hell no, that's not a good amount of HP for her.
The fuck you mean only?
Like, Nilu typically is like supposed to have like above 20,000 health.
Oh, Nilu.
Yeah. My Traveler has more HP than her. What?
I thought you were talking about a different character.
No. Do I have any HP scaling swords? The only one I can think of is like a 3-star weapon that I have. No. I guess I don't have it. Strange. Actually, yeah, confirm. Because having a ton of EM on this team is not a bad idea.
What does EM even do?
It actually affects elemental reaction damage. And you mostly need EM for Dendro and Animo characters. But having EM on your other characters on a very Dendro damage heavy team is not a bad idea. Okay, I need to kill those. Okay. Effects. Buffalo's a goddamn flower. That explains a lot.
Oh, you know how I wanted to VC with you earlier while you were at work?
Yeah?
That's so I would have somebody to talk to while I was cleaning my bathroom.
Fair. Sorry I wasn't available.
It's fine, dude.
Oh my god, this is such a good flower! It's only waiting to crit damage like twice now. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my bed.
Oh my god, this is a perfect flower. I love it. Normally my Millilith pieces are absolute dog shit. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Artifact recommendations. Yeah, 2-piece Millilith, 2-piece for Akasha. I don't think I have another Millilith piece, which is kind of sad. Ooh. I'm not really willing to give my Millith pieces over to Milu. I have a question. What level is your account again?
I'm stuck at one of the world levels.
What world level specifically?
I have no idea at this point.
Oh, I see. I think I'm on the max level world.
I think my highest level enemy in my world is like
out of my
580.
Father.
Okay, so you're not that much of a lower level than me.
And for that, overall, however,
By traitor, Father. Let me.
I'm going to nuke this bitch. Mainly because they did not have a skip cutscene button.
Filial was the worst of them all.
I did not. You're lying.
It's not like I'm we're birds locked in a
You just want
I feel you, Filial.
What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed? What?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die.
Liar.
We all live in that single betrayal can cost. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot touch you.
You've been spied.
Filial, I owe you both my life. If this were any other that's enough. I'm sorry, Sheplo.
I didn't want to do this.
Sheplo,
Knave.
according to the rules of the
I did not want to do this.
and so
But you
shall be.
forced my hand. You shouldn't have forced me to watch this cutscene 3 goddamn times.
We all come from. But the truth is,
Womp.
none of us know what a real home should. I'm not saying
Yeah, I'm gonna make this bitch go womp womp.
Father, please.
Yeah, it's gonna be Arlecchino after I'm done beating her goddamn ass.
I also agree with Linny.
Okay. I actually gotta go to bed now.
Okay. I guess you will not be able to see me absolutely annihilate her.
However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a
Good night.
Good night, Colin. I'll text you whether I succeed this time or not. Don't expect me to succeed. As much as I hype myself up.
If you don't succeed this time, go to bed.
I am probably not going to go to bed. I'm going to drool here.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others have to duel the Knave if they
Midnight, you need to go to bed soon.
It's fine, I don't have anything planned tomorrow.
makes you impulsive.
I don't work till Thursday.
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this.
When guests are around.
What is
families are
tomorrow?
often on their best.
When the
I
time
think it's
comes,
Spore,
make the
right?
choice that you deem most
I know what day it is tomorrow.
and lend your help.
Is that what you're talking about?
I was referring to my streaming
The
schedule.
day of the week.
Oh, it's territory.io tomorrow. That is interesting. Okay.
You're asking to join the duel against the Knave?
I'm not gonna lie, Paimon says that as if that is the most ballsy thing I've done.
We do have a ready-made dueling ring. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon and give it your all.
Unless you may just lose your life. Okay, boys. Now let's show her some...
Bye.
Bye! Okay, now it's time to show this bitch some good customer service, ladies!
Closer now. How troublesome.
Scatter!
Is it my turn now?
Now's our chance.
Is it my turn now?
Oh my goodness, she hurt the radish!
I'll settle this. With all my strength.
Watch out for father's movements!
Positions. Over here.
The countdown has begun. Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Try to pace yourself.
Second phase. I absolutely destroyed her. Oh no, you're not my mom. I love that. Cinder of Two Worlds Flames. I'm not gonna lie though, she is hot as fuck. But oh.
My blade is all that remains.
Spring forth! Propagate!
Sharing my knowledge. Well,
Out of my way.
Now for chance!
Over here.
Holy shit!
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Okay, then she just killed our main DPS. That's not good.
Watch out for father's movements! Look out!
Hey, can you guys do?
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains.
Struggle in vain.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I might be slightly scared right now. Might be. If you're thirsty for blood.
Bond is strong.
Your punishment made manifest.
Ooh.
Watch out for father's movements! Look out!
Ah.
wanna go in?
Reapply it.
Positions.
Put on the cape.
Propagate!
Temple of Wisdom.
Did I win? Oh! Let's go, Trevor! You can do this, boy! Oh, let's go from an A. Oh, let's go, man. I'm older than you,
should know
though.
better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, here comes the claw. We know our boy.
Oh, I know. No! I'm sorry, father!
They did not do shit to her. I know they didn't. Oh.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
I'm not gonna lie, she was kind of trying too hard. Please tell me there's a third phase.
Father, no!
Let's go! Oh.
You're stronger than I expected.
I have beaten up all of your other coworkers. What makes you think I can't kick your ass?
Move.
Oh no!
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
We won. Me. That's what you sound like, Karina. Me. You guys were on the. I don't know. No. That's just far.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Oh!
Brother, are you alright?
This might be my favorite story quest.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No! I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away. If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
So that means the young man that I thought looked familiar, once selling newspapers outside the Palais Marmonia, must have been the same Horaire who we saw in the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
Now, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The Horaire that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life with his beloved. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives. I do agree there, but at the same time...
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
No, I'm killing you. Mentally. But you're dead.
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwa. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Lenny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Father.
Let's go.
I'm thinking. I like this quest. I like it so much more than Yoimiya Act 2.
I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
Yoimiya Act 2 is such a goddamn bore. Dude, so
Claire V.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Claire V. That's what happened.
Normally, I don't like being brutally honest to someone, but
At least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's stuck speechless. Oh. Okay then. Huh? That's it? You accept it?
no, I'm not gonna say what I was thinking.
Yep.
That's not really applicable.
If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she?
Yes, indeed she is.
Tell me about it. I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. Now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really?
Indeed, Cleve.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
But we're gonna go in order.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard, playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what. Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day. Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like?
They literally just look like me and you, but with horns.
On his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that? Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yup, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
Indeed. Just don't talk to Bark about it.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
Eventually, conversation returns to Fontaine.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles. Oh no! That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next? Don't worry. We were able to turn the situation around super quickly. All thanks to Detective Paimon, of course. How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Clairvaux is listening really intently to Paimon's story about her time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this was the first time she's ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her. And go back to being a scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. Huh. So busy thinking. I almost didn't notice the sun has risen. God
Fair
damn it,
enough.
I'm
You've
tearing
worked
up.
tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
A part of me doesn't want to say she's in emotional pain at the moment.
Larry. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
But at the same time,
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid.
yeah,
To
that
tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures.
her voice actress is
Shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye.
I'm not gonna lie, you can tell at some points of her inflection that she is on the verge of tears. The character, not the actress. I don't think the actress is, but
Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Booth d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero.
bullshit.
Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or You're smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows.
This quest isn't really over. I know it is.
At present, the imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. Lear, may you turn that light back on? Thank you.
I'm pretty sure it's almost what?
Nope. And I'm about to wrap up, so.
Didn't Winnie say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Boosted Hay? Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them. This way. Remine, how are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I'm red as rain.
You'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over. Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy gone?
Yes.
Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
Her wish has been fulfilled.
I'm glad. My father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crucibina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crucibina before.
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crucibina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Huh?
Crucibina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things.
How old are you, Feminine?
The atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crucibina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crucibina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crucibina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself.
Then the traveler does as the traveler gotta do.
Secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit.
Fair.
If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Don't think about it. She saved you in the end. I don't like giving her that credit, but...
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together.
I really don't want to. I really don't want to like Arlecchino.
Anything, we would still choose to stay because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father's here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow.
Yeah, Karina went to sleep. Not shocking.
So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests, and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
And with that, the hearth flame goes out, people. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. It was a very fun quest to do. I have been waiting patiently for so long to do that quest. But, oh well. Looks like we completed it, folks. And today, in next episode, I'm going to be deciding the interlude, paralogism, or we start off with Natlin. I'm deciding. Because I know once we start off with Natlin, we're going to be stuck with Natlin for a long time. Let's see. How many episodes did it take for me to complete the Fontaine Archon quest? Actually, I'm just gonna look it up with you guys. So, yeah, Clyde, makes sense. Go to YouTube. Wait for the load. Okay. God Night Shanks. Not shocking. Okay, playlist. Okay. Genshin 200 videos. Okay. Genshin Impact episode 28 has 0 views. So people watching Genshin Impact 27 and then they immediately go to 29. I think I did a large chunk of that quest off camera, but oh well. Genshin episode 100. Dane Sleeve. Dane does Dane things. All Inazuma bosses. I remember when I used to do boss rushes. I still need to do a boss rush for... Wait, did I do Inazuma? Yeah, it was Inazuma bosses. I need to do one for Sumeru. Need to make sure I have all the Sumeru bosses unlocked. Evil Official, Kokomi Conspiracy, even Strategists Need Rest, Peace at Last. Oh yeah, I remember this. It used to be like a 3-episode minimum. Noelle versus Shogun. Kokomi and Noelle fight the Shogun. To the chasm, Paimon. Oh no, we're stuck in the chasm. You must help Shao. Ito is scared of beans. I'm scared of pocket dimensions. Fantastic compass. Time puzzle. I hate it. The nameless Yaksha Bosacious. Into Sumeru we go. Trevor is tripping. Time to go to the city. Kusanali, where are you? Hello, Nilu. Port Ormos, here we come. That one also has no views. Kale joins the party. Mortals cannot have divine knowledge. Sub-Zero Festival. That also has no views. Are we in Time Loop? The Dream Harvesters. Adventures of Yelon. The Fake Tianshu. There was like a mini filler arc. I guess the anime. Oh, just reading as I listen. I'm here still. Okay, nice to know, Karina. The Fake Tianshu. V-Hard loves someone. Not gonna lie, I 100% fell for that. Breaking the Cycle. Hello, Catherine. Return of the Heretic. End of Catherine. Sandy Adventures. That has no views. Fighting a big new scary robot. To the Wall of Samuel. Elderly Savior. Entering the Domain of the King. Okay, we now have another filler arc. Okay, it ends at episode 203, which... This was episode 200, by the way. That is very anticlimactic. Going to Paradise DI, Mad Al Haytham, Collapse of the Academia, the final battle approaching, Trevor versus Scaramouche versus Trevor Part 1, Trevor versus Scaramouche Part 2, Goodbye Rukudavada, Sumeru has been saved, the 4th Descender. The end of the Sumeru arc. God damn, man. Okay, I'm gonna go look at that later. We're not here to, like, read off. Lumine can That's one of my favorite thumbnails to make. I don't. It was so funny. Kaya plays 4D chess. Shotgun says hello to Kaya. That has no views. Oh no, Noelle believes in the cards. That also has no views. Deletion of the puppet. What is happening in Inazuma? The cat parable. Birth of Vegas Vento. I still have him. He is one of my favorite characters to play. Haven't played him in a while though. Ayaka is scared. The Genshin Pinball. I don't know. Toma's in it though. Dr. Pepper, because I love Dr. Pepper. Mystery is Solved. Mikawa Flower Festival. Dream Club. Memories of the Past. I Don't Want to Wake Up. Dreams Turn to Nightmares. See you next time, Nikita. I Pull Al Hatham. Out of Bounds Shenanigans. The Right Begins. Music Festival. Okay, let's see. That was episode 244. I don't know. But, 259, I believe. So. And now I want to count someone's eyes up. Sometimes you can tell what mood I was in when I was uploading the video. I can't put my finger on it. I think I was pretty happy, actually, with a title such as that. Okay, let me take a screenshot. Al Haytham's Story Quest, Dea's Story Quest. Okay, Happy Windbloom minigames, Kaya and Dane, Ida, A Crying Father, Saving Carrie Bear, The Dirty Sinner, The Broken Reflection. That is one of my most popular Genshin videos, by the way. Kale and Sucrose Antics, Damn You, Good Hunter. I know why I made that. Spiral Abyss, Wishing for Nihida, Nihida Will Be Ours. I spent so much money on these two streams. God damn it. It's Nahihihi time. Spiral Abyss, come at me. I can't put my finger on it. I can't tell what mood I was in. The Parade of Providence Part 2, Genshin Returns. I was taking a long hiatus. The Secret Behind the Mirage, Fountain of Fontaine. Okay, so we began at 283. I was not having a good time making that stream. I just was not in a good time in general. It was 10 episodes. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. This was the start. It took 10 episodes to get through the Fontaine arc. And we went through the not Curry Bear arc. Yeah, why not? Curry Bear arc. Lumine. Wait, what is the name of episode 42? Literally, some of the best views was. I know I can probably end the stream. Oh, I actually fell asleep during the middle of that recording. I'm not joking. Like, I was recording it, right? I got so bored. Albedo bored me so badly that I just passed out at my desk. 3-hour long recording I woke up to. Not a fun time. 112.5. Very important. Very important. It's so important, in fact, that I don't name it episode 113. Aika joins the fray. I hated this. I hated episodes 96 through 100. I'm not gonna lie, I hated that. It was so annoying. Chugly's roasting a dead god. Some zonge business. Yan Iki. I'm not gonna lie, that was such a boring event. Yeah, 69, 60, 70. Yeah, 70. Trevor versus the Shogun, one of my favorite videos that I've ever made. I don't know why the editing, it has no editing at all. I just thought it was a fun, like, I just like it. I just like it, man. I just can't describe why. Man, I went. Okay, Genshin episode 60 was when I started. Actually, no. It was 66, and yeah, it was 66 when I just started naming episodes. Let's see. Okay, 42 through 55, not a named episode. Yeah. I think I would have named it Sister with a question mark, but the thing is, Genshin Impact episode 38 is named Sister. Time to beat the shit out of Beast. One of the people I was complaining about on stream actually commented on this video. You have no abuse? I remember that. That was a funny comment. The Tides Rage, very fun video to record there. Trevor versus Olyle, the Vortex Beast, Child versus Trevor. Honestly, amazing timing. When I completed the Libra quest. I completed the Libra quest, went immediately to Shunha's quest, and then immediately wrapped this up. It was so fun. Oh, episode 16. It held the title for longest episode for so long. I know that I'm probably wasting all of your guys' time. We completed today's objective, but I want to see. What is the current longest up? What was the episode that first beat it? Okay. It was probably one of the streams. Because I gave myself like a harsh 30-minute limit. As you can tell, I always try to aim for like that 30 to like 41 minute mark. Every now and again you get like a 60-minute, like a 50-minute, yeah, right there. The Monokrek, Evil Official, the Grand and Great in Monokrek. I'm not gonna lie, this was last, but 55. Okay, that is a decently long one. Ooh, The Adventures of Yellon, an hour and a half. Hour and 1 minute. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so shocked that I regularly stream like 4 hour long plus streams, but I don't. When it comes to videos, I'm very strict on my time limit. Hour and 54. 2 hours and 27 minutes. Okay. I'm going to pull up Genshin episode 16 onto my YouTube studio real quick. Let's see. I know I can find it. It's buried deep down there. I'm finding like the videos that do like insanely well, and not, God damn it, dude, why? Okay. Reconnector. Okay. Alhaitham's story quest ends up beating it. Then Dea's story quest ends up beating Alhaitham. Okay, so Dea's currently holder of the longest video. Were there streams? Yeah, there's just streams. And then I released my first ever video that is longer. Let's see. 2 hour and 46. Then that beats. Did that beat Dea? I don't think it did. Yeah, it did. Then episode 280 ends up beating Dea's. Then 281 beats 280. Okay. Current holder of the title is 281. Right? No, it's a 4 hour long video. Then episode 290 smashes the previous record. And yeah, that's how we're currently are. Episode 290 is the longest Genshin Impact video I have ever made. It's not the longest video I've made. I think I made like a 28-hour long stream, but you can't watch it anymore because YouTube's a bitch. But other than that, yeah. Narwhal Space God. 291 part 1, 291 part 2. But, anyways, that was very interesting live stream, folks. I had a lot of fun today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be playing a new game. It's probably going to be a one-time thing. A guy asked me a couple months ago. I really owe it to him to play this game. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Sayonara. Goodbye.